Meditation. Why should we do it and how? How can you meditate effectively? Well, meditation, just do any study at all. Neuroscientists, doctors, everyone has found out that simply relaxing as much as you can while conscious, which is what meditation is so healthy. It's physically healthy, it's mentally healthy. It should just be added into everyone's lives. But how do we do it? Because, frankly, the way that it's basically taught is really, really uncomfortable. You have to sit there straight, uh, cross-legged on a chair, or on a pillow, and your mind just races and it's really, really uncomfortable. So let's approach meditation in a new way. One thing we know about our minds now, our brains, is that they operate in all sorts of different ways. There's not just thoughts going on. There's all sorts of things. Like I'm blinking my eyes, right? As I'm talking. That's just kind of a reflex. It just happens. My eyes need to stay moist, so my body just blinks regularly. I'm breathing in and out as I talk, my heart's beating. All of these things are really managed by the brain. The brain does a really good job of all that. So number 1, let's trust the way we're built. And instead of fighting it, let's go with it. So the first thing that's going to happen when you meditate, and so for this video, I'm just proposing a very, very simple meditation where you find some place quiet, you sit down relatively comfortable, and close your eyes, and then just do nothing. What's going to happen, more than likely, is your brain's going to just kind of go. One of the first things you might notice is how stressed you actually are. Like you can feel your heart beating and your breath isn't relaxed, and you sit down and you realize, oh my gosh, I am way more stressed out than I realized. Don't fight it. Relaxing isn't, if you sit there and go, I have to relax, that's the opposite of relaxing. So relaxing is just sitting there and it's like, okay, so I'm stressed out. Let's put a little time into this. Let's sit here for a little while and see how long does it take to relax. The other thing that we tend to do, we're told to still our minds. You can't still your mind. It's just the same thing as trying to relax. The more you try to still it, the more you're thinking. You're thinking, come on, mind, be quiet. What's that? What's So don't do either of those things. Don't try to relax. Just spend some time sitting as still as you can. Don't try to relax your mind. Actually, do the exact opposite for this particular meditation technique attempt. Instead of trying to relax your mind, pay really close attention to it. What's going on? What are you thinking? Like, just really look at yourself. You're going to be very, very surprised. One of the biggest techniques we have these days about getting along with other people is to learn to listen to other people. Listen to yourself. You are going to find out that if you sit there and really listen to yourself, that yourself is going to go, oh, thank you for paying attention to me. You know, your brain, it won't be so loud if it doesn't have to shout, right? Right? So, sitting comfortably, just as comfortable as you can. It depends on, I have no idea how good of a meditator you are, but if you're just very first starting, set an alarm for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a really, really long time to sit still. You're going to hopefully work from 5 minutes up because it really does take longer than 5 minutes to really relax. But 5 minutes, set your alarm, sit there, close your eyes, and then just really pay attention to yourself. What you'll probably find happens is that you're like paying attention to yourself, and then some thought will just kind of naturally suck you in. And then after a while, you'll come back and go, oh, where did I go? And you may even find that when you come back, you don't even remember what the issue was. Don't worry about it. You just came back. That's very, very cool. Pay attention to yourself again. Just listen to yourself. And you'll find that if you do this, after a while, it will get quieter and quieter and easier to sit there and relax. It's very much like exercising a muscle. You practice at it and you'll get better. So first technique, 5 minutes, just sit comfortably, close your eyes, pay attention to yourself.